Okay, what up, y'all? I'm not unemployed. I'm currently seeking some disability services, but I'm still able to be employed. And my job is bringing comics to life. Yes, I know. It may sound a little cliche, but the truth of the matter is, I like comics. I read them occasionally, and I like bringing works of art to life to create the magic. So for my job, while I'm on disabilities, we crafted a little bit of Spider-Verse, some Spider-Mans, some Miles. And the thing about him is he's got a very tight relationship with his father. I'm all about that. So what we did was we took that relationship and extended it. Now, the dynamic between Miles Morales, P.D. Parker Spider-Man, his father, and Gwen the Spider-Verse lady is encapsulated in a magnificent trio of emotion and dynamics. But we couldn't leave it without the epic introduction of the Spider-Verse portals, where we are going to start incorporating these mutant villains and mutant heroes and mutant personalities with all sorts of crazy psychologies and psychopaths into our Avenger universe. Yes, it's time. It's going to be a chaotic emblem of commultitudes and fusions and frictions, but it's time to have this conglomerate. So back to the Spider-Verse, we're going to have the Gwen, Miles father, and Miles in a nice trios. And the mutants are going to start encapsulating all these spider multiverse worlds through the spider portals. That's how we're going to start it off. And the thing about bringing art to life is we need to connect all the dots in the story. So we're going to connect the dots in the story. So we're going to put like this character and this character meet up and have a confrontation with conflict and resolve involved in this manner at this point of time in the script. You see what I'm saying? Then we're going to have these characters all together happen to come together at this point in time of the script. You see what we're doing there? We're creating contrast and power by harnessing all these different characters and personalities at the same point of the story at once. And then we're resolving them one by one. They get resolved and they carry on their own lives with their own personal struggles. And ever more so, when they combat these villains and they go out and do their jobs, it's just like human jobs. We all have to face our demons. We have to face our fears. We have to bring out the best of ourselves. So as they go about saving Earth and saving civilians and uniting as heroes with each other, they need to bring out the best of themselves and resolute with all these inner conflicts they have about their personalities, about their upbringing, about their vices, about their flaws and their character arcs, you know. So they got to put that all aside and battle through that and use friendship and teamwork and cooperate. Even though some characters don't want to cooperate with others, they gotta do that to resolve battles. That's how we're gonna script the plot. And then carrying forward, after we're done with the animated features, we got the Black Panther. We're gonna need a new one, yeah. But we're not gonna use the crap that Marvel already scripted about some young child growing up. Fuck that. We're gonna bring in an already trained, someone who has trained their whole life, grew up to be a secret journalist within the United Nations, and is well versed in vibranium technology, medicine, engineering, physics, communications, world politics, and the ancient lore of Wakanda. Someone who's very well versed and trained and practiced in all of that. And they're going to come and they're going to challenge for the throne of the Black Panther. And that'll be the new hero. He's going to be ever more so connected with the power of vibranium because it chose him. That is his destiny. And then when the non-Wakandans start messing with vibranium ore to bolster their weapons, he's going to be above all of that. He's going to be invincible to the satanic corruption that results from this vibranium. And then we're going to bring about all our characters again. And they're going to battle these vibranium entities. Can't spoil the rest, can't give out the rest. But that's gonna go down, and it's gonna be a lot of battles, a lot of battle scenes. If we fuck up one battle, there's gonna be 4 more battles to make up for it. We're gonna bring out all the abilities. We're gonna max them out. We're gonna max them out, using them in different scenarios, in different ways, in different angles, different options that you can use the abilities, and different restrictions and limits, and testing them to their capabilities and having them stack up against other superhero abilities. So we're going to have the abilities all come to the forefront in every possible manner, exert themselves to the maximum. And we're also going to have the acting bring out very human, concrete, powerful themes of emotion. It's going to be dire monologues and dialogues and speeches and soliloquies and just characters having heated discussions and debates with one another about the way they're struggling to provide some sort of stability to the world through their heroism. Even when the humans and the United Nations have their own agenda, these Avengers must come together and have discourse, because they're putting their lives at risk, and they're also putting the lives of the future of the human race at stake as well. So, and their enemy is bringing out their emotions as well. So they're going to need to confront their own demons to confront the real demon. So we're going to have very concrete, emotional dialogues and scenes, and slow, somber with the music, those type of spectacles, scenery as well. And all of that is going to be some masterpieces. We're going to try to bang out more films, because they bang them out really slowly right now, really slowly. It took them fucking 30 years to introduce Doctor Doom. That guy was a main feature of the comics in Fantastic Four, and they didn't do anything about it. It took him 30 years. we're gonna need to bring out so many characters from the comics. We're gonna need to stick true to all the characters and narratives and the worlds from the comic books, and we're gonna need to bring them out quickly. We're gonna need to use them all up in one film. Just use them and go to the next, so we can get this all down into cinematic formula. It is way too slow right now, slow pace. You have one Spider-Man going on for 3 films, going on for another 3 films, and it's just him and Mary Jane and one villain. Oh, man, it is too slow. We need to speed that up. We need to speed that up, bro. We need to have settings, villains, characters, all coming in together, coming and going. Just coming and going, so the audience is always left. Who's next? When is he gonna return? What happened to him? He's back in the scene. What does this mean? How long is he gonna stay? What's gonna happen to the future? And we're gonna need to stop this random shit of killing off people for no reason. There's a proper way to do it, and there's just a fucking pointless way to do it when you're stuck with the script and you can't advance it any further. Because you can't keep killing off people and bringing them back and stuff like that. You gotta make sure we bring out everyone's character all the time, and it's gonna be very unpredictable about their futures. But you can't just force the story and the script onto a character. Anyways, that's gonna be my job. Just bringing these comics to life. Because what else I'm going to do? You know, what else I'm going to do? What else I'm going to do? I figured it like that. Sometimes I help with the music and the cast and the characters and the costume, the setting and shit like that. But I just work on the story, bringing it all together. Yeah, that's what I do. It's a fun time. It's a challenging time. It's a peaceful time. And it's good times. So, stay tuned to the newsletter. Read the comics, although I didn't create most of them. Some of them are decent, some of them are crap. The movies, go back, watch the good ones that you haven't seen. And stay tuned. Hopefully we get this up and running sooner than later, because they go so slowly, but I can just knock them out really fast. But they go too slow. But I can make like 10 of them, or even when I make the first 4, they have such resounding impact that it's like you've seen 20. It's like you've seen 20. It's like you read 1,000 comic books in only 4 films. It's something truly remarkable that I can create. So that's what we're going to work towards. We're going to get some cast. We're going to get some actresses, some actors, some directors. And we're going to make the Marvel. Yeah. Why not? Why not? To take down DC. Yeah.